Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
This looks promising. Decent chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Makaleli played out wide. Figo picks it up out wide. Figo delivers. Big header! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Benfica finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Alexander-Arnold. Maldini. And it's Vieira. And here's Seedorf. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That has been cut short. Now it's Bellingham, looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's quick to snatch it back. It's run loose here. And it's Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Pinches it off him. Shifted upfield. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. It's a throw-in. Cruyff. Izarazu. And he was quick to react.
Benfica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And the counter is on. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Cruyff. Knocks it out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now that's well seen too. And now they can clear their lines. Tuong. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, it's come loose. Cruyff. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, nicely intercepted. No, that's been intercepted. So, what can they make of this? Cruyff. Figo crosses. It's bounced back off the post. Nicely shaped ball. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Haaland.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Figo delivers. He gets big. Oh, crossbar! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Figo. Figo crosses. Maldini gets it away. Out to the right. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The final seconds now. And here's Cruyff. It's a promising position. Figo delivers. And it's hoisted clear. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Back into the middle. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Cruyff. Figo receives it in a wide position. And here's Cruyff. Foot in. Seedorf. Could move up a gear here. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the press.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Delivers with whip.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Makaleli chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Figo. 60 minutes played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Mbappe! Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Benfica really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lizarazu promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk makes the interception. Lahm going full steam ahead down the left flank. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shot at goal! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. That was well played, well stopped.
Chance here to counter.
Number 18.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Number 6.
Over. He's picked his way through. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Lam. Oh no circumventing this opponent.
Benfica are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
There's the delivery. Mendes is there, and he can get that clear. Looking for a runner. And this is Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele, he's through, now is he in? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's the throw. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
It's Makalele. Haaland, and that's a dangerous ball. And he's gone looking for safety. And he's there to retrieve it.
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely important.
Talking of which, Claude Makalele, the battery in the watch.
Yeah, and fittingly, a lot of pundits refer to it as the Makalele role now, such as his influence playing that position.
Nesta cuts out the pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Makalele opts for safety.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Showing good feet. Bellingham gets across and deals with it. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Haaland. And he's in on goal. Cruyff! Cleared without complication. He came in hard, very hard. Played in deep. Van Dijk is there to clear. Benfica are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rijkaard. Now it's Haaland. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Haaland. And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Mbappe. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Out towards the flank. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Koller, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Figo. He's making a real surge on the left. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped.
Chance for a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to get rid. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. He's found a way through. Swings it. There's the shot! It's there! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
A header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Cruyff certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Vieira. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Danger averted for now. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Benfica with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. That is good pressure. Takes a shot! And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Benfica really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
Chance! It's a goal! Benfica are back in business!
Seedorf really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Looking here to chip it through. Bellingham plays it. He gets big! There it is!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Can he finish? And that should get the job done. Benfica have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Caresses it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 24, Lilian Thuram. Coming on the field, number 11, Mitoma. Number 3...
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Pass is just off target.
Rijkaard.
Benfica are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's picked his way through. That's tidy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's hoisted clear. And this is Figo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lizarazu with the delivery. Deftly away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's good vision. Pinches it off him. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Vieira makes the interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Looking for options for movement. Cross flung in, he's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Makalele. Number 21. Figo.
Van Basten chasing after it. Benfica have reclaimed it.
Number 19.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Number 6.
Toma. Luis Suarez. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Van Dijk.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Good ball, good take. And this is Lewis. Oh, shooting chance! Lam. Oh, what has happened? And he's following up! It's a loose ball. Mateus! It is a very, very good save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
Spread neatly. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that is a little undercooked.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Van Dijk, very much a man of this moment. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their foot. Cruyff! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
And he's intervened well there. Decent chance! Goal! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Thuram. It's bounced back off the post. That's really well cleared. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Thuram. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chips it through. Haaland. Figo. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Seedorf. Benfica looking to pass their way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Figo has created one goal already. Can he get onto this? He is through here! And back out it comes.
Benfica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Benfica are behind here despite their domination of possession. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Quality ball. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lizarazu. It's a mighty effort! So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Seedorf. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Out towards the flank. Figo. Fired deep towards the back post. Vieira. Now it's Tuong. That's been slipped through. Tuong. Benfica are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Tries to pass it through, and he whips. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Makaleli. Lizarazu. Knocks it into space. Oh, well measured. It's a promising position. And that has been clubbed away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. And it's Bellingham.
There will be
Looking for options for movement. Makaleli gets it away. Nicely worked. There's the header! In he goes again! And the whistle goes for half-time. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Substitution.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And this is Cruyff. Chance! It's hit the upright. That's really well manoeuvred. And now the breakaway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Collar has it in a wide position. He's in a great position here. Oh, and he shoots! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
No, again there's no way through. Haaland. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And Cruyff! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Cruyff clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Drives it in. Seedorf.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Flashes it. He gets big. Collar gets flagged offside. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's cut it out. Cruyff.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, can he get onto this? Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Benfica are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field.
Benfica with the corner. They're first.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 15, Erling Haaland.
And Dijk is there, and he can get that clear.
Number 6,
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
That's a
Number
big
17,
chance! 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Luis Suarez, looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Takes aim and crosses. Cruyff. That has been cut short. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Darren Fletcher. That's Vieira. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, just skips, tries a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's gone direct here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nunez. Van Dijk. That's been cut out, well played. Dembele. Oh, nicely intercepted. Passing nice and neat.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well read, nice interception. And it's Dembele. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Figo, given the lift of his goal, tries to play it through. Now it's Figo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Dembele. Cruyff. And it's Fletcher. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we're done. Benfica have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploiting.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Portugal. Kohler really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he cuts out the supply.
Seedorf.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Benfica with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele, can he spark a counter here? Nesta cuts out the pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
And claimed it back swiftly. Lizarazu charging forward down that flank. Lizarazu, he's got full! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
All over in seconds, that's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. And it's very nicely done.
Benfica are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lizarazu.
Benfica are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lizarazu. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Rivaldo. And now the breakaway.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ambitious ball here. Figo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Lizarazu crosses. Big header!
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the counter is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, shooting chance! Yes! terrible spell. They are flying. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Rivaldo. Vigo.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And they win it back again. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Cruyff has it in a wide position. Terrific header! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Out towards the flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dembele receives it in a wide position. And it's Cruyff. Lizarazu.
2 added minutes.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Now he's off and running. Turan, well seen, saw that coming.
That was...
And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.